March 2023 is basically very near to us. Primary question all of us have in our minds are you prepared for the March 2023 year end? And this year end, of course, with a lot of compliances, a lot of regulatory requirements, it's going to be much more exhaustive as compared to earlier years. And one thing what we should answer ourselves is we should have an exhaustive checklist from a completeness perspective, that what is needed in order to do a smooth year-end closure for March 2023. Now, did you know that ByJu, which is India's biggest startup with a valuation of bloody whopping to 22 billion. Okay, now it has been in the news from the last so many months. Why? Okay, MCA has been sending notices to them. Several government agencies have been sending notices to them. Why? Right? Because there was a delay in filing their consolidated financial statements for the year ending March 2021. MCA even went on to send a letter to the management asking them the reason behind the 17 months delay. Now, there are several reasons which internally the management would know. Now, year end for us is synonymous with overwhelmed accountants, tedious reconciliations, okay, and the usual email ping pong. At the center of this chaos is the CFO, right? Now, what if I say that as a finance leader, you can ensure that there is always a method to the madness and there is a way out to ensure a smooth audit closure, right? Does it ring a bell? I'm sure it is. Now, there are certain items, certain actions which you need to take as a CFO in order to have a efficient closure of books, efficient closure of audit as well. First, appoint an audit coordinator. Predominantly majority of the organizations, okay, work on the principle of when it comes to statutory audit is the responsibility of finance. That is not the case. Okay, there are many areas where the sales teams have to get involved. There are many areas where the purchase team has to get involved. There are many areas where business guys have to get involved. As simple as certifying the revenue. It is not a finance job. It is a delivery job and basically the sales job to certify revenue on a monthly basis, right? These controls are pretty much there in every organization, but it's always comes to the desk of finance ultimately to close. So finance should roll out an audit calendar, an audit coordinator. Okay, the focus, this is a very focused role where he or she is responsible to manage the whole audit process and coordinate both interim and final visits with the audit team and should not be assigned any other tasks. Now you would say that how we have a lot of work, we cannot identify anyone who can single-handedly handle only audit. That is not the case. Audit has become a full-time job for the person and you need to make sure that when the person is handling that audit, you don't burden him with incremental responsibilities. Time your adjustments accordingly. You must make sure that your finance team keeps a track of those adjustments. That is the date, the nature and the amount. This will make it easier for the auditors to trace those adjustments, leading to a minimal back and forth with the finance team. For example, when I was the controller, okay, my EPS used to get freezed on 5th of the subsequent quarter. And I never used to change in the later board meeting. That is the kind of control what I had basically, established as far as my organization is concerned. Okay. Point number 3, calculating the added value in inventory. It is better to practice a rolling stock count throughout the year and keep the books updated accordingly. Don't basically do a run-in-the-mill project and basically do everything outside the books. It is better to calculate the value addition at different stages of inventory, WIP, finished good, which could probably save a lot of hours as far as work is concerned. Functional fixed asset register. CFOs must at all costs avoid a scenario where during the year end an adjustment entry is passed for physical verification of fixed assets. You have something physically and you have something different in the books. That is the worst scenario to be handled. 5th, know the importance of internal auditors. Internal auditors, gone are the days when they get into vouching and basically say that maker checker not there, this PO not available, this document not available. We are in the world where internal auditors add value to the ROI of the company and they say that this is what you're missing, this is the initiatives what you need to take, and what are the governance bases which are there as far as an organization is concerned. 6th, derive more value from the interim audit and the concurrent audit, right? Exponential growth does not wait for you to set up process and new challenges keep cropping up. Especially for the finance team who are sometimes expected to derive business insights posthumously without any control on the process of data collections, right? Now at Contetra, we probably work with CFOs and senior finance leaders who are possibly the busiest folks in the industry on various fronts. One of the fronts is basically handling the entire preparation of financial statements for March 2023, handling the audit, getting the financials cleared from auditor, okay, whether it is preparing their financial statements to ensure smooth year end or streamlining their FP&A functions. Our aim is to put more time back in your day so that you can focus on the growth of the company and leave the cumbersome task for us. Reach out to my team if you want to have a discussion on this on the below link,